How to handle thoughts and emotions. Whatever the problem, we will do our best to solve it. There are many times in our lives when we feel depressed, lonely, or isolated. And when everyone is against us and there is no one to guide us or talk to about it. So, at that point, how should we handle it or deal with it? See, this is an unfortunate condition that a whole lot of human beings are in their experience, in their personal experience. Life is like me versus the universe. It's a bad idea to compete with the universe. Yoga is a Sanskrit word that means union. This is just your psychological condition, so it's me versus the universe right now. If this is not the case, are you still breathing even when you're completely alone? So you're dealing with the world, but you can't seem to get along with the people around you. But you're fine with the atmosphere. Food is acceptable if it tastes good. Water is fine. You have a transaction with the rest of the world. Your existence is constantly engaged with the universe, but your mind turns against it. If you create a psychological condition in which you are opposed to or in competition with the universe or the cosmos, you will undoubtedly feel crushed over trivial matters. Little things will crush you, such as failing an exam, being kicked out of university, being fired from a job, being dumped, or something else similar. These are all insignificant details between life and death. There is no container service for you when you die. You pass away with nothing. Despite this, the majority of people have converted their homes into warehouses. Most people have so much baggage on their heads that it's as if they're carrying the entire universe on their shoulders. This is their psychological state. When are you going to learn to manage your thoughts and emotions? When are you going to learn to deal with your thoughts and emotions? Are you nearing the end of your life? The only issue with life is simply this. Most people have taken themselves far too seriously. They do not comprehend. Have you seen these pop-ups on your computer screen? On this planet, you are a blip. You appear for 2 seconds and then disappear. Many people, including you and me, have walked this planet. They were also big people. Unless your friends decided to bury you deep because they were afraid you would rise from the dead. Or perhaps you intend to go to heaven. Anyone who claims that another location is better than this one is committing a crime against humanity. The primary task is to destroy all heavens, so that people can learn to live well here. All these idiots who have made a mess of themselves want to go to heaven. They ruined this place, and now they want to go to heaven. Do you have any evidence that you aren't already in heaven messing things up? You're already there, making a mess of things. Simply because you are not learning how to manage your basic mental and emotional faculties. Your only defense is that everyone is like this, only that's how it is in a mental institution, only a doctor appears insane. So, when are you going to deal with it? At the age of 60, slowly? When are you going to learn how to handle my thought, my emotion, my body, and my chemistry? When will you realize this, at the end of your life? Because of the evolution of this culture, when to practice spirituality means when you're 70. When you're not good at anything else. No, but as soon as possible. Whatever is most profound about you, not about heavens or this life, everything you need to know must be known as soon as possible, isn't it? Only then will you be able to live a rational life. Do you have a problem with your memory or your life? Memory. You're already suffering from what might happen the next day. Are you suffering from life or from your imagination? But it took millions of years of evolution to get you to this point, and now you are suffering as a result. If we take half of your brain away, you will naturally sit there without any anxiety or suffering. Peacefully. We need to remove your brain because you are suffering from your own intelligence. We gave you a very complex machine, but you have not bothered to read even the user's manual, preferring to blunder around. Young people, it's time to learn a few things about yourself. If you don't know how, we'll give you the tools you need to figure out this machine, because many issues will arise in your life, and more issues arise in your life means you're living a more active life. Nothing came up, which means you're not alive. Yes, there are numerous issues every day. On a daily basis, I am experiencing the greatest amount of difficulty. Daily basis because there is so much activity all over the world. The global level of activity is only with volunteers. Volunteers imply that no one is qualified for the job, that you cannot fire them for inefficiency, and that they adore you. We'll do our best no matter what, but this shouldn't be an issue.